What are colors? And why do those professional creatives tell you that black is the absence of color and white is all colors? Well, let's chase that rainbow. The world is full of color. Everything has a certain hue to it. But in fact, colors are just light waves. When a leaf looks green, it's not actually green. A leaf is green because it absorbs all colors but green and reflects the green in the light. That means that when you're painting with a red brush, you're actually painting on a substance that absorbs all color but red and reflects red. So this is why some of those creative professionals will tell you that white is not one color. White is all colors. And black is not a color either. Black is the absence of color. That's why black, of course, absorbs all light and there's no color. Are you confused yet? Well, let me just explain it. In the 18th century, Sir Isaac Newton experimented with color and light. And he demonstrated that color is, in fact, a quality of light. So, to understand colors better, we need to know more about light. So, light has properties in common with waves and particles. It's a form of electromagnetic radiation. In the electromagnetic spectrum, we can only see the visible light as different colors. We cannot see longer wavelengths such as radio waves, microwaves, infrared light. Also, we cannot see shorter wavelengths like gamma rays, X-rays, or ultraviolet light. The wavelength of electromagnetic radiation is related to how much energy it has. So, wavelength is the distance between two waves following one another. It is normally expressed in nanometers. 1 nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. Light with longer wavelength, such as radio waves, they have less energy. And light with shorter wavelength, such as gamma waves, they have more energy. So the light that we can see, it only constitutes a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum. But it still includes every conceivable color. The most important light source here on Earth is, of course, the sun. Light from the sun is called white light, but it contains all of the colors that we can see. The colors that are in white light can be detected by using a prism to refract light and lower the speed of light waves a bit so we can see them. That way we can see all the colors of the rainbow. A fun fact is that rainbows are created when water droplets in the air bend white light, a bit like a prism would do. So a rainbow consists of 7 colors. They're red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The different colors have different wavelengths. Red has the longest wavelength, and violet has the shortest. That way, the colors of the rainbow are always in the same order. This is because they're arranged according to wavelength. So red is always on the outside of the rainbow because it has the longest wavelength, and violet is always on the inside of the rainbow because it has the shortest wavelength. Electromagnetic radiation can be invisible to our eyes because it has wavelengths that are outside of what our eyes can see. That is why light with a longer wavelength than red is invisible to us. We call it infrared light. Light with a shorter wavelength than violet is called ultraviolet light, and we can't see that either, but that's the light we try to protect ourselves from when we use sunscreen. UVC is completely absorbed into the atmosphere and does not reach the Earth's surface. UVB is largely absorbed into the ozone layer. UVA is not absorbed, but scattered like other light. So use that sunblock. So back to what I said at the beginning of this video. When we look at things around us and see lots of colors, we actually see the light that is not absorbed, but reflected. So objects that look white, they reflect almost all the light that shines on them. And things that look black, well, they absorb all the light that shines on them. So if we did not have light, we would have no colors. So if you want to know more about color, you could check out the videos that we have about color theory on this channel. Remember to leave your comments or questions below. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell button to help us grow our channel and to notify you when we drop a new episode. Remember, creativity doesn't wait for the perfect moment. Everything you can imagine is real.